Okay, here's your homework help for the equivalent ratios worksheet on the back side. Okay, the first question on the back says Anthony does 15 sit-ups, 10 push-ups. Create a table of equivalent ratios to show the relationship, to show how many push-ups he would do if he does 9 sit-ups. So the first thing I want to do is take this information and make a table. First thing I did is I labeled sit-ups and push-ups. I kind of changed it around. Sometimes people put 15 and 10 first. I might put 15 down here at the end so that I can find other equivalent ratios. Some of the ones that I do know also is he does 9, so I want to put 9 sit-ups so I can figure out how many push-ups he can do. One thing I do know, if Anthony does 0 sit-ups, he's going to do 0 push-ups. Now, when I look at my ratios over here, 15 and 10, I happen to know I can simplify 15 and 10. I know 5 will go into 15 3 times, and I know 5 going to 10 2 times. So all I did was simplify 5/10 to get 3 over 2. Now I can look at the 3, and I can say I can multiply something times 3 to get 9, which is 3. So 2 times 3 is 6. So that's my table right there. Number 8 says, how many push-ups will he do if he does 90 sit-ups? Well, if I put 90 in my table over there, and I know 9 times 10 is 90, so the bottom would be 6 times 10 would be 60. So he should do 60 push-ups. So on number 9, I'm going to take the same information from my table that I just did, and I'm going to put it on a double number line. So when I go back to my table, I'm just taking this information and putting it on a double number line. So again, I started with sit-ups and then push-ups on the bottom. And I know if Anthony does 0 sit-ups, he's going to do 0 push-ups. I got that straight from this first one. The next one says 3, 2. So if Anthony does 3 sit-ups, 2 push-ups. Next one says 9, 6. It doesn't go in order, so I might skip 9 sit-ups, 6 push-ups. Just taking this information. And the last one there says 15, 10. 15, 10. Now the reason I spread it out more is I also happen to know this is counting by 3s, but I missed 6, I missed 12. This is counting by 2s down here, but I missed 4, and I missed 8. So those would be in that spot right there. But there's my double number line, same information from the table. Number 10 says, what ordered pairs did you create from the table? So I'm going to say I created 0, 0. That's my first ordered pair. Whoops. I also created 3, 2. 9, 6. And 15, 10. So those are the ordered pairs that I created from the table, and now I'm going to graph it on my graph. So from my table and my double number line, I'm going to use these ordered pairs, and I'm going to plot them on my graph here. So the first thing I notice is there's no numbers there. So in class, I said I'm going to skip count. I know that's the 0 point right there. So I skip count by 3s. 3, 6, 9, 12. On my top, on my y, this is my x-axis. On my y-axis, I skip counting by 2. So I said 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Now I'm going to go back to my graphs, my ordered pairs, my tables, my double number lines. The first one graph is 0, 0, which is my origin. So when I graph that, that's this point right here. So I make it nice and big right at the origin. That's beginning. My next ordered pair was 3, 2. So I start at my origin, I go over 3, I go up 2, and I plot it right there. My next one is 9, 6. So I go over 9, I go up 6, kind of plot it right there. That's the only ones I can plot at this point because my graph's not big enough. Now I'm just going to draw my straight line going through it the best I can, and that's my graph right there. So I hope this helps.